Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JT and this is the Exo Budget. Today we're going to be cash stuffing my first paycheck of March from my full-time job, so sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright you guys, so we are going to be doing a cash stuffing of my first full-time paycheck. So usually I get paid bi-weekly. And so if you're new here, this is from my full-time paycheck. So the way that I cash stuff is I do my full-time paycheck and then every other week I will stuff from my side incomes. So that's what we are doing today. And I have some pretty exciting things going on that we're going to actually start off with. Because when I went to the bank, I went to the ATM, which I normally don't do. Usually I'll go to to the teller. However, this time I went to the ATM and to my surprise, I did get quite a bit. Here, let me go ahead and pull them. But there was quite a lot of bills that have star notes. And by quite a lot, I mean literally all of these. These are all like sequential and you can see that all of them are star notes, you guys. Like that is so insane. So if you don't know what star notes are, so at the end of every bill, there's always a letter at the end of this like alphanumerical serial number. But whenever they need to reprint or do something different with a bill and reprint it, they will replace the letter with a star. So myself, as well as a lot of other cash stuffers here on YouTube, we do collect star notes. I actually got this idea from Handmade Plans. Aya is the one that introduced me to star notes because she commented on like one of my first videos telling me that I had a star note. And I've just been collecting it ever since, but this was insane. Like literally every single one of these is a star note and they're all sequential numbers, which I thought was also super cool. And I kind of freaked out because I was like, okay, this is a lot. Like this is a lot of money to collect and save right now. But I do have a plan for it. I thought about it quite a bit more and I do have a plan for this. So let's go ahead and give this a quick count of how many star notes I'm going to be collecting. So we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 25, 30. So 130. And so what I did was this 130, I actually went back to the bank and I pulled $130. And I pulled this from my buffer. So I do have some cash that I have from in my checking account that I just keep as a buffer just in case. So I did pull from there just today, just so that way I can replace the bills that are here that I'm going to be saving. And I'll show you guys where I pull that from. But let's just give this a count and make sure this is 130. So we have 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 25, 30. Oh, I pulled extra. I will put this back into the bank. But we do have all of these, which are going to go ahead and go into this pile here. So that way I can use it as part of my cash stuffing. And all of this is going to be going into my star notes collection. And like I said, I did pull 130. I pulled a little bit more actually, but I'm going to put those away. But I'm going to go into my savings challenges and special bills binder. And I'm going to go into my Hello Kitty savings challenge. And I'm going to pull $130 from here. So that way I can actually like pull from somewhere that I can put this back into my bank, so I'm not really pulling from my buffer, but I still get to save all of these star notes. So I was thinking about it and I'm like, I know that some people have like a star note buffer where they save some money and then all they do is like pull from that whenever they find star notes. But I think in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pull the 130 from this Sanrio savings challenge because I'm also not quite done with it. So I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to pull 130 from here. So let's go ahead and just pull, I'm just going to pull whatever, 120, 30. So we have $130 here. So I'm going to put this off to the side and make sure that I deposit that. And this I'm going to keep in here, but I do want to put a note that I pulled $130. So I'm just going to put that there. So erase 130 star notes. Okay, so that way I can go ahead and erase some of these like ones that I've already filled in, that I can remember to do that off camera. But I'm going to put this back here for now. And so that $130 I'm going to put back into my buffer that I pulled from to give me all of the 5s that I'm going to be replacing. Since the original 5s that I pulled, I will be putting this into my star notes. So let's actually get into stuffing today. So let's just pull this one back out, because what we're going to first start off with is our alphabet note savings challenge. So for our alphabet note savings challenge, I do want to go through the ones and see if I can find this last letter, which is Y. So I'm going to go through this entire stack. So if you are also new to my channel, my alphabet note savings challenge kind of goes along the same lines of what star notes do, except instead of looking for a star, I actually look for all of the letters that are available using the last letter. So for example, all of these are what I have all of these are what I've collected, and I've collected every single letter so far except for the letter Y. So I do my alphabet note saving challenge by allocating. So for example, this time I wanted to find at least $4, and the $4 I'm going to try to find. I'm going to try to find from here to try to help me try to find this Y. If I don't, I have other ways to put things away in savings challenges, but I hope that that was not super confusing the way that I explained it, and if so, I'm so sorry, and we'll figure it out. But let's go ahead and try to look through the stack to see if we can find a Y. So no Y, but since I did put away, or I did plan $4 to try to find that Y, I'm gonna go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4 back here for now, so that way I can put that away into another savings challenge that I have. So I have multiple savings challenges going on right now, and this system actually really works for me in the way that I have kind of set it up. I know it seems kind of confusing. If you would like to kind of see it without me over explaining it, you can go ahead and check out some of my older videos so you can also see that. But for the $5 alphabet notes, we have anything from N through Y. So I'm going to look through this stack and see if any of these fit that letter. All right, so none of these do, but I did want to find at least one 5. So I'm going to put this 5 away here, and I'm going to put this back. I'm like kind of in a mindset of like, I don't even care if I find any alphabets, just because I found so many star notes that it's really insane. Like I've never seen anything like that, where I've seen so many bills in like a stack like that. And especially it being sequential, like, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Like I kind of want to start pulling from ATMs from now on. But let's go ahead and go through the 10 stack. So anything F through Y. All right, so there's nothing. So I'm going to just put a 10 over back here as well and put these back. And then lastly is going to be the 20s. And I did want to try to at least find one, and anything from Q to Y. All right, so no luck there either. So I'm going to put 20 back here. Okay, so the thing with my, okay, first actually, let's go ahead and put away our star notes. And because it's so much, I don't think I'm going to fill these in. Yeah, I'm not going to fill those in. I'm just going to put this in here. Okay, so let's look up the 5s. Okay, so $130 in star notes that we are saving. So all of these are the star notes that I've ever saved. So again, all of these have a star at the end, just showing all of you, especially if you are new to my channel and have never heard of star notes and or are wondering why I do look for star notes. It's just kind of fun. Like honestly, there's no I don't think that they have anything where it's like they're worth anything more by being a star note, but it's just kind of fun to kind of look out for. And I honestly really enjoy like looking for them. So yeah, so I'm going to continue to do so. I am going to fill in and just say plus 130. So plus 130. This way I know that in the fives, I have $130 that I saved in star notes. So I'm going to put this away. And this is really cool that I get to do this. It is getting kind of thick though, so I think I might start separating these into the different denominations. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll kind of see if I want to do that. Okay, another thing. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into stuffing. So for my Hello Kitty savings challenge, this is where things are going to get kind of dicey. But originally I only had $25 left to save into my Hello Kitty savings challenge. Now, because I have to remove 130, some of this is going to go away, but we are adding some money into it. So for my Hello Kitty savings challenge, I originally wanted to put 25. So that's how much I'm going to pull here. So 25. And then we have all of this as well that we are going to be essentially putting in here. So as you remember, I didn't save any of these because I couldn't find the letters. So I put them aside so that way I can put them now into this Hello Kitty savings challenge. So that's kind of the system that I created for myself. If you've been subscribed to me, you kind of already know this. I'm just going to replace this with a nicer 20. But you kind of already are familiar with this system. So yeah, I just wanted to explain to anyone that was kind of confused about the way that I do my savings challenges. I know it seems kind of confusing, but honestly, it's such a great system that really, really works for me, and I want to continue. So this is 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So $60 is going to be added to this. So what I'm going to do is, yes, I have to erase 130, but I'm also adding... How much did I say? Oh my goodness. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Okay. $60, which means erasing 130 minus 60 is $70. So $70, I have to find like the denominations here to be able to erase $70. And we're kind of going backwards in this Hello Kitty savings challenge. But again, it's just so that way I can supplement finding all of those $5 star notes. Okay, so now that that is done, I hope that wasn't super duper confusing for everybody. I know that I was getting a little confused of how I wanted to do this, but it's working out. I'm not mad at it, and I feel like this is gonna be great. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. I'm not filling in any of that tracker because I need to actually, here, I'm gonna leave this out actually, so that way I can remember to take care of that. This is my $1 for my $1 saving, for my $1 saving challenge. I'm gonna put that back there because I also realized, so I'm gonna put this away because we're done with this. But I also realized I didn't get a $100 placeholder that I need to add into an envelope. So I'm going to put this $100 placeholder back there because that is going to go into one of my binders. And I never explained, but the totality of this is going to be $787 from my paycheck that I'm stuffing today. But yeah, so that was a very kind of weird beginning to this whole savings challenge and, you know, cash stuffing. And it's just because of all of those $5 star notes, which I'm super excited that I was able to find. And I think it's just going to be such an amazing addition to my collection and, you know, going to continue to save up that. I honestly don't know what I want to do with all of those, but we'll figure it out. But now let's just go ahead and get into our regular stuffing now that we've gotten through the most confusing part. So let me go ahead and grab my wallet. So let's reset my wallet right now. let's see. I'm going to skip over my my envelopes for now because I just want to reset this part. So all of these receipts I am going to scan into my Fetch Rewards app. If you are unfamiliar with Fetch, Fetch is a rewards app where you just scan in receipts. You can scan in, I don't have any coins, which is odd. I think it's in my car. But you can scan in your receipts through the Fetch Rewards app. And what that's going to do is when you scan your receipts in, you get to accumulate points, and those points can turn into gift cards that you can redeem at many different places. So some of the places that I've redeemed in the past are places like Sephora or Amazon, but they have so many other retailers that you can also redeem from. So 10 out of 10 recommend checking it out. And if you use the referral code that I will have linked down below, you can actually get an additional amount of points that will be added to your account when you scan your very first receipt. So let's go ahead and stuff for gas and charging. Gas and charging has nothing in here. I did end up filling my mom's tank. So let's go ahead and just put the normal 25. So 25 for this week. And I might actually use that for my car. And then 25 will go into next week, which gives us a total of $20, $40, $45 in gas and charging. Groceries has some money left over, so we have $15, which I will put into my rollover, and we have 1, 2, 3, so $3 that I will put into my dollar savings challenge. So this 15 will be added here. And then additionally, we will put $50 into my wallet for this week and another $50 into my rollover, so my groceries, for next week. So in my groceries, we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 15, 120. All right, and then eating out has nothing in it, but we are gonna be putting 25. So $25 for eating out for next week, for this week, and then 25 for next week, which gives us a total of $20, $25, $30, $35 in eating out. Okay, spending has $1 in it, so I'm going to put that away into my dollar savings. We are putting $10 into my wallet for this week, and $10 is going to go into my rollover, which gives it a total of $15. That's all there is in there. Miscellaneous has some money left over, so it has $2, which I'll put into my dollar savings. In my miscellaneous, I like to put 2 5s. So 2 5s will go in there, and then 2 more 5s will go in here. So in miscellaneous, we now have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, $60 in miscellaneous. All right, so that is it for my wallet. So my wallet is all set for this week. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this away. And let's get into our $1 savings challenge. So for our $1 savings challenge, I did need some ones for me to be able to use for something. So I did switch out like 2 10s for ones at some point. So this is why this stack is a little bit less without me doing a cash condensing. I will be filming a cash condensing. I don't know about right after this video, maybe after my next full-time paycheck cash stuffing. But for my $1 savings, all of these ones that I've saved, whether it's from not finding any $1 bill alphabet note savings challenge or anything that's left over from my wallet, this goes into my $1 savings challenge. And this is just, again, anything from those 2 categories that I have saved, and I save every month and keep track of how much I'm saving per month to try to continue to see how much I can save by the end of the year. Last year, I ended up saving quite a lot more than I was expecting, so I'm hoping to supersede that goal this year. So total this week that we have saved from my $1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10, which I will put back here. And at the end of the month, so at my next cash like stuffing or condensing, I don't know which one, but the last paycheck that I'll have of March, I will go ahead and count the total amount that we have saved and put that amount there. But for now, since it's not the end of the month, I will put this binder away. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get into all of the good stuff. So this is, well, okay, maybe not this one because this is like my bills binder, but let's go ahead and start stuffing for everything else, all my sinking funds, and this one is going to be bills. So in my bills, I am going to start off with Apple. So Apple is getting $15, so a 10 and a 5 in Apple. Storage space is getting $70, so 50 and 20. And this is going to be for my April payments for all of these. Streaming is getting 15. And that's all it has. Amazon Prime is getting $6, so 5, $6. So now Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime now has 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, $30 in Amazon Prime. Costco is getting $5. So now Costco has 10, 15, 20, $25. Capital One is getting $2. So now Capital One has $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 total. Car insurance is getting $125, so $125. This is going to be due this month, so I will be pulling this very, very soon. Okay, there you go. So now car insurance has 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 in the bank. So 1,500, 1,550, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125. So I think this is actually already fully funded and then some because, again, this is due this month. I think I'm going to be charged this at the end of the month. So I will be pulling from that at the end of the month and in my March unstuffing. Canva Pro is getting 5. This is also due very soon. Or due this month. Canva Pro now has 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, which is fully funded. So this is ready to go to be deposited. P.O. Box is getting $10. So now P.O. Box has 20, 30, 40, $50. Car registration is getting 27, so 20, 25, 26, 27. All right, so now car registration, oops, I don't know why this is out of its ring, just like one of them. All right, there you go. So now car registration has 200 in the bank, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 335, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, $351 in car registration. And Chase Sapphire is getting $4, so 1, 2, 3, $4. So now Chase Sapphire has 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, $35 in Chase Sapphire. And that is it for this binder. It's getting pretty stuffed here. And I'm going to be doing a cash condensing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it right after this video. I know I want to record it this week, but I just need to figure out when I'm going to start recording it because today is Monday the 17th. And it is currently 7:03 p.m. And yeah, it's currently 7:03 p.m., which is really late for me, but that's why the lighting is kind of the way it is because I have I have lights coming from everywhere right now. But yeah, my schedule has completely changed. So normally Mondays, I should be able to start later because I was working retail, which meant that like my hours, I kind of started later. Which allowed me to do cash stuffings in the morning. However, now I am a corporate girly. If you watched my last video, you know this, that I did get a new job and it is a promotion and it is within corporate. So my schedule is a little bit different now. I don't work in retail, which means that my schedule is Monday through Friday, basically like 8 to 5, but with Bay Area traffic, I'm basically getting home at like 6:30. But yeah, so that is kind of like what my schedule is right now, and being able to film and everything and do my cash stuffings around that is something that I'm gonna have to start getting used to and start trying to create like a new schedule for. So I don't think I'm gonna be cash stuffing on Mondays anymore. I think I might start cash stuffing on Saturdays now, but I don't know. That kind of means I have to kind of essentially dedicate every Saturday morning to cash stuffing, which is fine, but also any other extra videos, I need to figure those out too, because I'm way off my game. I don't have like a good cadence anymore, so I need to figure that out. I did start today. Today was my first day, so it was really, really great. I really love the new job. It's a lot to learn, so I feel like my brain is a little foggy because it's just such like a huge amount of things to learn, and I'm just trying to absorb it in. But I really, really love my new job, you guys. Like, I'm so happy and so excited, and I just can't wait to continue to learn, and like I feel so refreshed and it feels so good. New Year's got $2, so now New Year's has $5, $6, $7. But yeah, like it's in the main building, like the one that everyone wants to be in. And so like also seeing all these new faces that I've never seen before, like it's so crazy, and I'm just so thankful and grateful for this opportunity and to be able to see like my hard work get me this far. And yeah, I've been loving it so far. Kuya got $5, so now Kuya has $5, $10, $15. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I'm really, really tired right now, and I think it's just because like I don't know if anyone ever remembers like our first days of school, like the syllabus day, when everything just felt so tiring because you're just like overwhelmed with so much like information. That's kind of how I feel right now. Like I feel like my brain is low-key like mush. Valentine's Day got $2, so now Valentine's Day has $10, $11, $12. But yeah, my brain is mush, which is kind of funny, but also very necessary. I feel like there's a lot of good information that I was learning. But yeah, I'm just like trying to figure things out and trying to balance also now like my personal life in conjunction with my new schedule is, I know in the long run it's going to be so much better for me now that I have a more stable schedule. However, it's still going to take a lot of getting used to for me. Easter got $2, so now Easter has $20, $30, $35, $36, $37. I don't really have any plans for Easter, honestly, so this might just be extra money. Who knows? Ako, I'm getting $5. So now I have 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 195. But yeah, so like trying to figure out like a new cadence for everything is going to be a process. So bear with me as like my posting schedule might be a little funky moving forward, just until I can really figure everything out. Mother's Day got $2, so now Mother's Day has $20, $40, $45, $46, $47. But yeah, that is like kind of like the most exciting thing that's happening to me right now. Father's Day is getting $2, so now Father's Day has $20, $30, $31, $32. Yeah, that is like the most interesting thing that has been happening to me. A lot of like cool things. Again, like I'm now able to see myself going to the gym a lot more consistently, which is really great because I've been really, really wanting to go back and be more consistent again. 4th of July got $2, so now it has $20, $30, $31, $32. So yeah, excited for that. Also very excited to have weekends again, because that means like, I mean, we're even trying to plan like a trip right now to go visit like my goddaughter. And it's funny because my cousin texted me and she was like, hey, she has a recital, her very first like dance recital on this date. I know it's a weekend day, so you may not be able to get it off. And I was like, haha, joke's on us. We actually can plan ahead now because I have every weekend off. So I do plan to fly up to see my goddaughter's first rehearsal. Speaking of my goddaughter, she got $5 and now she has 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, which I honestly might pull from so I can pay for my ticket to go to her recital. We'll see. Or I might just continue to save that for her birthday. Dad is getting $5. So now my dad has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. But yeah, so like making plans to kind of like have like my weekends is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Halloween got $2, so now Halloween has 20, 21, 22. But yeah, what's going on with you guys? I know that March, oh, it's St. Patty's Day, actually. Happy St. Patty's Day. Mom is getting $5, so now Mom has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. Happy St. Patty's Day. I don't really celebrate. I know that I wore like a green like hair tie because I was like, I should probably wear green. But I wore like a little green hair tie. Thanksgiving is getting $5. So now Thanksgiving has 20, 30, 35, 40, sorry, $40. But yeah, I just want to know like what's going on with you guys. Like what is something new? Like tell me something that is brand new to you, either new information and or something that you're looking forward to. I feel like there's a lot of change happening in my life, but I'd love to know what's been changing in your guys' life. So comment down below, what is something that is new that's going on with you, or something that you're looking forward to, some sort of change that's coming up. And then include this emoji here. I'll have like a little cradle. Use this emoji. You guys know that I like using emojis to kind of like show that, oh, you guys got through the video and you're actually paying attention to what's being shown in the video, because I am the type of person 1000% where sometimes I'm listening to a video and I'm like, I kind of lose myself. But this is kind of a fun way for me to kind of see who's fully interacting. But please comment down below, because I know that I have been really bad about responding to comments lately, again just because with how hectic and how life has been lifing lately. But honestly, I really do love hearing from you guys, and I know that I will do like a catch-up night one night where I'm like just in bed and just like responding to all the comments in one sitting, which I typically like to do. But I do read through some of these comments every now and then, and I just love being able to hear from you guys. So yeah, let me know what's going on, what's changing, what's new. I love to hear from you guys. Christmas got 25, so now Christmas has 100 in the bank, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 235, 40, 45, $250 saved so far for Christmas, which is pretty good considering we're in the middle of March. I normally don't have this much saved, but that's the beauty of cash stuffing every single week, you guys. All right, so the next binder we are going to be stuffing today is going to be my high priority. So with the high priority, we're gonna go ahead and start with Blue Bear. And for Blue Bear, she is getting $50. So now Blue Bear has 50, 150, 70, 80, 190, sorry. $190 saved in Blue Bear. In Blue Medical, we are stuffing and we are putting $5. So now Blue Medical has 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So $150. But yeah, my first day was actually really cool. Like I've already been with this company, so a lot of like the new hire stuff that I was doing, very familiar to me. So it's not like it was anything that was super brand new. Car repair got $5, so now car repair has 100 in the bank, 50, 60, 65, 70, so $170. So yeah, so that was kind of fun. I got to meet a couple of new people to the company that I work for, which was really cool because they were like, oh, like, where do you come from? And I'm like, I actually come from within the company, just in the retail side. So being able to share that on that experience was really cool. Eye Care got $20. So now Eye Care has 100, 200, 300 in the bank. So 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70. So $370 in Eye Care. Hair Care has nothing, but is getting a 10, and that's all it has. And that's because I just got my hair done, which I absolutely love, like my new stylist. I really love her. She's so fun to talk to. Health is getting 20, so now Health has 100, 150, 70, 90, 210, 220. She's super fun to talk to. Like I felt like we were just laughing the entire time, and on top of that, she does amazing work. Like I have never loved my hair as much as I do right now, and it was very much well worth the amount that I spent on it. Home got $5, so now Home has 50, 100, 105, 110. I do need to use this soon because I am running out of a couple of things that I need, like laundry detergent and stuff. So I will be pulling from that soon. Medical is getting $5. So now Medical has 100, 200 in the bank, 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. But yeah, really great first day, very tiring. I'm pooped, so I'm probably going to, like once I'm done with all of this, put it all away and then just get into bed, honestly, like shower and then get into bed because I'm just so tired. Personal care got $5, so now personal care has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. But yeah, I do miss natural light. Like I noticed that it's just so dark right now. That's because it's pretty dark outside already. And so I definitely need to find a time where I can film in the morning so I can have more natural light so it's a lot brighter, because I'm not, like, I already know that I'm not going to be a huge fan of this lighting. I can see it already, but you know what? At least I'm staying on top of my game, and I'm making sure I'm staying on top of my cash stuffing. And that is the most important part. Skincare got $5, so now skincare has 50, 55, 60, 65, and that is all of the money that we have to stuff. I'm gonna update my tracker and then put it back to erase like $70 worth of icons. I am gonna deposit, well, I did pull like a little extra, so I am gonna be depositing this amount, which is the amount that I pulled from my savings that and this is the amount that I pulled from my checking, so that way I can kind of like replenish for the $5 star notes that I found. Again, super happy about those. But other than that, that is it for this week's video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. I can't wait to see you all next time. Don't forget to comment down below what's new with you, some of the new changes that you're experiencing with this emoji right here. And I can't wait to hang out with you guys my next video. Bye, you guys.